I would request our Dean Sir, Dr. M.N. Jha, to please come up on the stage for the welcome address.
Dear students, a very good afternoon. This is here an opportunity for the student and the faculty and the entire fraternity of the Tecnia Institute of Advanced Study to initiate conference on the topic which is really burning and important. Entire future of the world depends upon India, I boast, and Indian future depends upon you youngsters and youth, but you are required to give a proper shape, guidance, and opportunity, which in earlier education policy, somewhere it was lacking much. All those gaps have been tried to fill in this, and it has vision up to 2050 as well, that what should be done till 2050 so far, enhancing the benchmark of the education system of India. Our chief guest was discussing with me, and he was praising our institute. Thank you, sir. That we are amongst few institutions in Delhi and first in the IP University that who has initiated on new education policy. But sir, whatever I have seen, I think amongst all the colleges in Delhi NCR, they have yet not arranged any conference on this topic. They have arranged seminar and some other talk show, but not the conference. So we feel pride in our students and the faculty that we have initiated, and we have getting accolades from the affiliating university, because the person of the chief guest, he is representing our affiliating university, GSIB. Thank you, sir. Well, the topic is National Education Policy 2020, Human Values and Media Education. It is very pertinent, very important topic, keeping the media student and Department of Journalism and Mass Communication in view. Though taking care and concerning about the human values is not new. Since last a decade perhaps, many programs have inducted values and ethics subject in their course. But it has been made mandatory now that they have to, all the programs have to now inculcate why it happened, why it was felt essential. If anything is depleted, if any good things and goodness is ignored in the society, that required to be inculcated in the course. This is evidence in environment also and in many more areas. So human values have been regarded as the basis of society in civilization throughout the world, regardless of their religion or culture belief. These values include development of general knowledge, common sense and problem-solving skills, perseverance in the face of difficulties, unity, cooperation, and teamwork to achieve common goals, tolerance, understanding, and accepting differences between individual, honesty, and truthfulness. Inner harmony and outer peace as fundamental ways of getting to create peace on a wider scale between family members and friends, between neighbors, regions, and countries, compassion for other beings, human, animal, or plant. It has been taken from the ethos of the Indian culture. Giving time and effort to others willingly and without any expectations of physical or emotional reward. Whatever jargons, whatever the parameters and pillars of the human values we are discussing, you will realize, no, all these are depleting nowadays. In recent times, these appears to have been a swing away from these values as people have become more concerned with materialism, power, and self. And being a media student, a media faculty, recently, since last 1 week, you are witnessing all these things in our own society. However, this is not restricted to the Indian society. Worldwide, we are facing it. And one of the main reasons is that we are compromising, we are diluting our human values. Once we compromise and dilute human values, means human is tending towards the animal. So values is very, very important to keep intact, and that part is missing. So relevantly, the topic has been inserted in the human values. Now it has link with the media education. When we talk about the media education is a process for media literacy. And process is required to be strengthened. In the process, it is very, very important for the student to be taught on the basis of HOTS and HOS. HOTS means high order thinking or high order skill. That is important, so that there could be much more creativity in your mind and you could be skillful. And this is one of the most important parameters and prerequisites for the mass communication student, that you must be thoughtful, to the level to create something, to analyze something, to evaluate something. So there is a gap. First gap is, if you have the good human value with you, if you are keeping intact, you can excel in it. You can suggest, you can create something for the betterment of society, because you are soldering, you are strengthening democratic setup as a fourth pillar. So it is very important part which is missing. And earlier we talked about the human values as well. So this national education policy, it has been tried, endeavored to reduce the gap, to answer all these issues and problems. We have many experts sitting. They will discuss, they will deliberate, they will guide this august audience, the students and the faculty. But I simply say it is a relevant topic, and it is important for us to be guided so that we could have the better practice on the national education policy. I welcome all the guest of honors, chief guests, directors, and all the students on this occasion. Thank you. Thank you very much, with all the best for successful ending of this conference. Thank you.